Okay, welcome everybody to the February meeting of the Finance Committee. Start off with the agenda on item 103, apologies for absence.
No apologies.
Thank you very much. Item 104, declarations of interest. None. Thank you. Item 105, to resolve to approve a correct record of the notes of the meeting of the committee held on the 9th of January and to authorise the chair to sign the official minutes. Thank you. There'll be a brief
I don't know how it
interlude there.
Initial.
While the clerk plays some music.
Sings, whatever. Initials, please. Sign date. 6 and 2nd.
I never know.
23. Initial.
Anyway,
Yes, please. Sign date. I told it to print on both sides, I'm not willing to get it.
Which one was that, the brother one or
The
the?
other one, no, the other one.
the new one, yes.
Excellent.
Epsom, yeah.
One does that at home sometimes. Okay, item 106, clerk's report. To receive a report from the clerk.
I'm still trying to download the Barclays banking app. I phoned Barclays just a little while ago. I've tried, but I gave up after 40 minutes of being on hold, so I'm still persevering with that one. And I've asked the financial advisor to release the funds requested that are invested by full council. I just need to send the vice chair's personal information over. And that's me done.
That's you.
Yeah, that is me.
Okay. Item 107, transactions for payment. Usual rules apply. We review 10 of them at random. If anybody wants to see any, put your hand up and shout. I'd like to know what the organiser and the bins, etc. were for.
Sorry?
£62.35 from Demo Brands Limited.
I think that, I know what that is. I think it's done.
I think I know it as well, but I'm not 100% sure.
Demo backgrounds. Oh, it's the storage organiser for the
Oh, for the bits and bobs.
workshop.
Mm-hmm.
Yeah.
Has that other one gone back yet then?
No. Because it's fine.
Nothing wrong with it, is there?
No.
Next one.
Chain and fuel cap from Ireland's. We lost a fuel cap or something, didn't we?
We needed a new one from, let me find it, protection, so. Chain loop, fuel cap. That was, the fuel cap was off of the pulp room, I think, it started leaking.
Okay.
And the chain loop was, I believe, also for the pulp room.
Okay. Thank you very much.
Solar lights, Amazon. I know what they are, but you know,
Solar lights.
it could look like we're just buying stuff for a couple.
Yeah.
What's
Oh,
that called?
sorry.
The solar lights rather than.
I'm going to go security outdoor lights.
Okay.
I've also been sticking on the proof of thing. So,
Proof of delivery.
I see you got a load more steaks from Juicen's as well.
yes, I was just going to ask about. Yeah,
I bought a
because,
load last year.
um,
I had 2 great big bundles full from Juicen's, which has gone round the slide.
there's plenty left in that. They were asked to get some more because when the holes are dug for the CCTV posts, they'll need to be fenced off. And they had the
The holes still for the concrete in them.
they were
I said to him it'd be an idea to block them off, I didn't say anything about it.
But
Fine,
there's a whole
Oh, I
pack,
think you
Did I?
Yeah.
there's a whole pack of stakes in the pavilion.
And they're reusable.
Yeah, yeah,
The
they're
big
out,
metal
aren't
ones,
They
the
said
long
there
metal
wasn't
ones.
they? With a shepherd's hook
Oh,
on.
the metal one, no, we were talking about the wooden stakes, not the metal ones.
These
no,
were the metal ones that look
yeah,
like a
there was-
shepherd's hook.
There was a smaller pack of metal ones, and then there's two big packs of.
I've just
Is
looked
it-
at the price.
So if the slide's coming down on Monday,
There'll be some more.
then they'll have some free, won't they?
So how much was that?
96.60.
And how many stakes is that?
20. Oh, I should imagine it's £20 a bundle, isn't it? 20 each.
20 in a bundle.
20 in a
They weren't that much
bundle.
last time, I'm sure.
How many bundles do you
483
need?
can't be. 24 in volume. Fencing pins.
Stakes of fencing.
I'll call Juice's tomorrow and ask.
Okay.
Yeah, because I don't think we need that quantity of stakes
No.
No.
or anything.
Colin did say previously, when we had the last flood inspection, that they keep losing them. People come and pull them out
Oh
of the
yeah,
ground
fair enough.
and take
But
them.
at least, I mean, if the slide's coming out on Monday, then we
Yeah.
won't need to stake that anymore, will we? So,
Yeah.
yeah, okay.
That's 4.
Okay.
Cylinder locks?
Who?
Cylinder locks.
Who's
From Mayor London Ltd.
What would I call it?
The thumb turns, they're those things.
Oh, those ones.
Yeah,
Oh, okay.
Should know I put it in.
I know.
Here's a good one then. TJ Legal floor paint. £39.99.
The JD legal, did you say?
TJ.
TJ. It's rather strange, some of those things you get off of Amazon, we had that once before, didn't we, where we had some obscure,
Yeah.
Oh, was that the one from Amazon?
yeah.
But I thought that there was floor paint already in the pavilion.
There is probably about 3/4 of a tin in the pavilion,
Okay.
but we didn't know that at the time of ordering,
Oh.
said floor paint.
Okay.
And it can always be used for anything else because it's a standard colour.
Yeah, yeah.
The business rates for the notice board, I'm presuming we're not paying that anymore.
Well, we have to pay and then we have to claim back.
Okay.
We haven't got any choice but to pay. We have raised it with the district councillor who was behind having the board put in, who has passed it up the line because they're saying that basically it's ridiculous that we have to pay it. So, we paid half of it last month, and Oswald, the invoice isn't in here. We paid half of it last month and we've got the other half to pay, but they will give it back once they've let's presume it, once they've contacted the valuation office.
And the one underneath? Planning application for Carter's Park.
Yeah.
Is that for the amendment for the
Yeah.
shrubs?
Yeah,
Right,
so that is, there it is. So
Thank you.
we get it half the price.
Yeah.
So presumably the business rates could cause a bit of a problem because it may be that we get reimbursed in the next financial year by the time we
Yeah.
actually deal with it.
Mm-hmm.
Okay.
Is that?
That is 8.
Membership fee for the Society of Local Council Clerks.
That's it's a membership fee to join the SLCC, which they have an advice line, and we have used their services,
And they're very good.
and they were very good. I was trying to find receipts. Yes, they were very good, and the beauty of them is they provide advice from a parish council perspective, whereas other advisors the council uses will, for argument's sake, our HR advisors aren't experts in parish councils, so there can sometimes be
And they've got
issues.
loads of guidance documents and
Yeah.
templates online as
Yeah,
well.
so there it is, so you see. Nick?
Yes. I'm paying attention on
Um,
financial advisors.
one more,
Face shields from White Hinge Limited.
oh yeah, for another one on that, oh, there we go. Compression face shields, they're to top up the first aid boxes.
Okay.
Which is a bit crazy because the thing with COVID is you shouldn't use them, but because they're part of the box, you must have them.
Number 11 then. So I can't pronounce this word.
Really do 10.
I know, this isn't a good one, this one. That one.
Oh, it's because I've spelled something wrong when I take it. Oh yeah, scissors are
Stickers. Yeah, no eye scissors. Thank you very much for that.
I'll propose.
Thank you. Thanks, Mark.
Item 108 is the financial statement. To resolve to recommend full council to approve the financial statement. For the 1st of January 2023.
I didn't have to redo it because I did it up to the 30th,
Yeah.
but there was no movement on the account on the 31st, so
Okay.
I didn't have to redo it today. So, 3,000, 3,000.
Yeah.
And then we've got 118376, 118376.
8.
11983, sorry,
Okay.
7611, yeah, that's correct.
Yeah.
Yeah. Which is 1836175.
Yeah.
It's the same, that's everything.
Thank you very much.
Statement in. Thank you. Thank you, all agreed?
Item 109 is the outstanding receipts.
All right,
Review. And that's the
okay.
1st of January.
Yeah, so, without mentioning any
We're
names.
doing allotments first.
Yeah, so, you, Open Spaces know about this. So, number 1 on that list of 4 and numbers 3 and 4 were all paid on the 1st of February by somebody with a completely different name under 2 separate transactions.
With the same name for
Yeah,
3 different
so the
lots.
same paid 2 other people's plots.
Okay.
So,
Well, that's it.
Yeah,
Well,
exactly.
yeah, so I sent an email to Open Spaces just to say if nobody had any objections, I was going to write to both
Yeah.
the top one and the bottom one.
Yeah.
And ask
Why?
why somebody else would be paying their
Yeah.
allotment fees, especially when they've both been outstanding and were due to be served soon. And number 2 on the list is paid, so in fact that money's no longer outstanding. And I made all the adjustments to those other ones where we should have had credit notes and
Yeah.
things. So actually, all that's outstanding is January invoices. So
Okay. That's good then.
Not bad.
Thank you very much. Item 110 is the budget review.
So I've gone through, you know, there was all those funny ones where they were in the wrong
Yeah.
thing. So if anyone can find any that I have made them, I haven't changed, then shout. But I have gone through and made all the adjustments. The ones where we agreed to move bits and pieces around
Yeah.
are on the next full council meeting to be agreed by full council. And
Just looking down, you got gas insurance about £700 left to spend. Can that be released for something?
Yeah, that's going.
That's one of the ones.
Ones
Okay.
from last time, yeah. So there was that, there was the underspend on the vehicle insurance.
Yeah.
And there was the underspend on council tax.
Yeah, I saw that.
Computer equipment and licences, why is that so little?
Right, is that page one? Page
Yeah,
one.
page 1, about midway down.
Computer equipment and, because the bulk of that comes out at the end of the year.
Oh, okay. Yeah,
So-
makes sense.
All that would be for the
Microsoft and,
No, Microsoft comes under email system.
which is also very good.
Yeah. Because that's based on 18.
Councillors
Yeah.
plus members of staff.
Yeah.
Yeah.
So the balance of 1800 less 255 is what you've got to pay.
Okay. But we should have money left over in email systems as well, shouldn't we?
We should, yeah.
That's good.
There's some money left on tree survey as well, haven't we?
We've just got the bill in.
Okay.
So it's just over 4,000. So I think where did I move that? So I put it all in one place, I think. Oh,
And depending on
well,
what.
the tree survey you haven't because you've got, they've got to come back again. Oh, mind you, that's July, that's next year, isn't it?
Mm.
Yeah, they got, yeah.
Is that because they couldn't do?
Nature
Yeah.
reserve, yeah. But then are they're charging us for this time for coming out from nature reserve and another time?
Yeah, unfortunately, we're going to get
Yeah.
charged twice.
So depending on what happens as well, we might have some money in horticultural supplies.
Mm-hmm.
Depends on when we purchase them and how much we need to purchase.
The cemetery fees are looking good, aren't they?
So 3 of that is going to fund the grass cutting.
Okay.
Yeah.
Good idea.
For March, isn't it?
Mm-hmm.
Mark.
Yes.
Sale of holly, well, that is down, but we can't do anything about
Not
that.
significantly. The cemetery fees will even that out anyway, won't it?
Mm.
Electricity for Park Road Cemetery we're running for, aren't we?
Parkland Cemetery, electricity. Yes, that's overspent.
Is that where the roofers are using
Well, I
it?
think so.
It's nearly double our budget. isn't
Yeah.
it?
I think, it's gone up anyway,
Mm.
because before all we were doing was paying the standing charge, and
Yeah.
you know, it was, but obviously they've been using it.
Mhm.
We're overspent.
Business rates, we move in
Sorry.
some money, and that was part of what we were moving.
Repairs and maintenance of play equipment seem to be overspent.
Which was at Cots Park.
Yeah. Budget to we spent 2.4.
Where are we? Carter's Park. Which was that?
No, I'm lying. It's Holbeach Bank. Sorry.
Because I was confused. We've underspent for Cots Park, haven't we? Holwich Bank.
All those, once the invoice comes in for the play inspections, that will all sort all that out. Yes, we had to buy new swing seats at Holbeach
Oh,
Bank earlier on in the year.
But you're still not over budget.
No.
334 when you spent 185, so not bad.
The Kubota repairs, service and machinery.
Yeah, so
The one we spent £7 on and the other one
I'm
we
still
spent
waiting.
600.
Open Spaces agreed to get prices for,
To do the other one.
no, to service them first.
Oh, okay.
And then, depending on what that showed up,
Yeah.
decide what they're going to do, and I'm still waiting back for prices for that.
Okay. Thank you.
Mm.
Emergency planning fund, we haven't spent any of that, have we?
No. Zero turn. Yeah. Repair, service and maintenance. What's been done?
That
to
was
it?
service, wasn't
That was his
Oh,
first
service.
it? First service.
I just think we haven't repaired it.
No, no.
Was Parks team training one of the ones that we were moving around? Or no, it was the chainsaw when they're working on high, wasn't it?
Yeah, but we haven't, that wasn't a definitive, that was left there, wasn't it?
Okay, so that's, yeah.
So between emergency planning and council tax, we've got £1,100 in there, not used.
Mm-hmm. Yeah, because council taxes are just in case.
And
Council tax is being moved, so the council tax you agreed last time to
Yeah.
move that to business rates at
Okay.
4.8.
Mm-hmm. Okay.
posting sources, we've got £600 there.
Yeah, that's just in case you want to buy a post,
Okay.
which we're not.
Well, personally, I don't believe they do any good. Those, you're better off having one like they got in the Wop load, don't you? You know,
Well,
the big one.
Yeah, but you can leave that there permanently,
Yeah.
the ones that we've got. But.
Because people are slowing down there to turn right into Park Lane anyway, aren't they? So,
Yeah, it depends where we're actually able to put them, doesn't it?
yeah.
I don't think there's anything.
No. Nothing major. Oh, we've overspent a bit on cleaning, haven't we? We were going to
Yeah,
cleaning
we're
supplies
moving
to.
cleaning supplies to cleaning.
Yeah.
And you've got, I think it's 395 left overall in events to use for,
The deposit for the toilets.
Ka-ching.
yeah, deposit for the toilets, because the toilets are going to need a
Because that's going to come out of this year's budget, isn't it?
What toilets?
For the car
Car
show.
show.
Toilets for the
Ah,
car show, but they
yeah,
want
yeah.
a deposit, so.
Yeah, sorry.
Yeah.
Because originally that was sent
We
to
were
be used
so
for
advertising,
advertising, but it
yeah.
still leaves you with 100, so.
Well, we won't really need to do that
We're
much
gonna have to get to
advertising before
April.
April.
Yeah.
So we're looking alright, to be honest, aren't we? Still.
Yeah.
Well done, Jen, keep an eye on it. Make the proposal, please.
It's just a
It's just
review.
review. Oh no, it's
I know it's just result
Result
approved,
approved.
make any
Oh, yeah,
recommendations.
sorry.
Yeah, I'll propose.
Thank you.
Thank you. Agree, Isabel?
Yeah.
So you, apart from the ones you made last month, you're not making any further suggestions to
No.
council? Right.
No, next month's going to be the big year
Yeah.
before year end.
We'll start working out what we're going to do in reserves.
Yeah. So item 111 is to resolve to agree to authorise the RFO to pay the Bartley car bill due to it being due for payment on the day of the next full council meeting.
So it's due on the 14th of February, so I need to put it on the 13th, but it is for £1,658.83. I can't do that under delegated powers
Yeah. But it's still
because,
like a grand anyway, don't it?
because of interest, but I do like just to make sure that we all agree.
I'll propose.
Yeah, one second. And then item 112 is made payments for the April invoices. To resolve to agree to recommend to full council a procedure for payments in May due to the elections from the late date of the end of parish council meeting and the May bank holiday, 2 May bank holidays.
The report makes sense.
Mm.
Because once the 4th of May comes, the Finance Committee won't be able to meet anyway.
Star Wars.
Start
Yeah.
of May, yeah.
Yeah, Star Wars.
And then you can't have anything until you, and it's a day late before you can put out your agenda, first agenda, because of the day off for the coronation, so.
That's fine with me. It all makes sense.
Yep.
I've got to pay the bills, so.
Yeah, got to be done, isn't it? proposal?
Mm-hmm.
Second, thank you.
Thank you.
Item 113 is banking arrangements. Item 8, resolve to agree to recommend to full council that if the bank signatories are not elected at the May election, that they can remain as signatories until a new mandate can be put in place.
It's the only option you've got.
Yeah, and it is also a pain to change the signatories, so.
Yeah.
You're not going to be able to do anything before you know who's elected, so
No.
you're going to have to
Yeah.
go with what you've got.
Yeah. Proposed?
Yep.
Thank you. Item B is to resolve to agree to appoint another member as a signatory on the account.
Do we do that now or do we do it after? Is you're going to be adding more people after May, surely?
Yeah.
Well, you're down to 2 now, it's yourself and Rick.
Yeah.
Or can that tide you over to
but-
May?
And
Everyone's
Karen will
happy.
be once you've got things sorted
Yeah.
out, but we don't like to use
No,
two members
two
of
members
staff.
shouldn't be.
No.
No, she should be able to raise the payments, won't she, in lieu of you if
Yeah.
you're away.
Yeah.
Yeah.
But it needs to be somebody that's,
Needs to be a non-worker,
Mm.
yeah,
unfortunately, doesn't it?
or somebody, I mean, can you dip in at lunchtime and stuff like that? The problem is, the way the bank works is if I put the funds into the current account to allow for all payments to go out, the person that authorises them has to do them by a certain time, otherwise the bank dumps all the money back out if they've not been authorised.
How long is that then?
I don't know,
Same
it's
day,
the
isn't
same
it?
day,
Same
but
day.
whether
Yeah.
there's a cut-off time.
I would imagine it's close of the business day, I would have thought.
Yeah,
Right. Yeah, so it's going to make it difficult if anybody's working there.
Has anybody,
it does make it a bit restrictive.
anybody approached anybody to see if they would want to be a signatory? Because it needs to be somebody who's computer literate as well.
Mm-hmm.
If you want to wait till May.
We can manage this with
I
us
think
too.
I think it'd make more sense to wait till May.
Yeah.
Because we've not got many times that we're going to have to do it,
No, no.
No.
and you know we can manage. It's not ideal, but we
No.
Well,
can
you just have
manage.
to alternate between two of you until then, won't you?
And
Yeah,
then
it's
we'll
not
just
happening.
have to make sure that we've got more people than we need as signatories,
Yeah.
Yeah.
so that if somebody's away or somebody's not able to do it,
Mm.
then at least we've got a better.
You don't really want to have to change it twice, do you? 'Cause
So shall we,
It is, it's not.
can we defer that then?
Mm-hmm.
Item B until
the first finance
the
meeting.
first finance meeting of the new council.
Mm-hmm.
Well, Jan's right in that.
Can I propose it to that then, please? Second. Great.
Item 114 is horticultural supplies, which again we need to defer to next month because at the current time we won't have anybody to spray
Mm-hmm.
with a licence to spray.
Propose it, please. Thanks, Mark. Okay.
Item 115, to receive an update on the software and to resolve to agree the additional spend for the current software. But we haven't got that, have we? We don't know what it is
Still
yet.
haven't come back.
So what are we doing? Do we need to agree that at full council or?
I would suggest that if you can do it,
Put the
I
agenda
know you
out.
put the agenda out, but you are going to be able to, you need to be actioning it, don't you?
Can you
Once
update the agenda?
No, but once they agree the amount, once they give us the amount, I'll put it on the invoice list and we can.
Ah, yeah, agree for
Payment
payment,
list,
yeah,
yeah.
good idea.
Thank you.
Right.
We can't agree the additional spend without knowing it, can we?
Have we informed Edge yet that we want him to?
No, we need to do that tomorrow.
Okay.
Okay, changing along then. Item 116, allow training to discuss and resolve to agree the way forward with a allow training scheme.
So, it would cost us £175 join, and so far this year we've spent 115.
But then we are doing the planning one, aren't we? Which is another free one.
Yes, that is true.
There's several of us doing that. And if we have got new councillors joining in May, then we might have a bit of an influx of training. For a year at least.
And people that are going to do chairs training as well. So,
It might be something to review another following, is it only for a year we sign up to it?
Yeah.
Yeah, so depending, we can review it next time, but hopefully you'll have quite a few people doing training.
Just tagging on to that, because it does cover the same thing, what are we going to do about people who sign up for a course and then don't attend?
I
We get
think,
billed for that.
did we previously agree that the council would have to pay?
We did.
Councillor will have to pay.
Yeah.
If we get a bill.
Yeah.
So we're waiting for a bill.
Simple enough.
I think any new councillors that come on board,
I think we just
It
need to
might.
make sure they're aware of that before they sign up to anything.
And I always say if you don't attend.
But you can cancel.
it's the same day, can't you?
Yeah. Oh, same day, is it?
Yeah.
Yeah.
I'm home in the morning.
Oh, right.
They don't charge you.
No excuse then, really, is there?
So we're going to join then, are we?
I think it'd be prudent to do it for next year,
Yes.
but
Wait until May.
depending on how the prices go up the following year, it may not be worth doing.
No.
Yeah.
But
Depends.
then you're going to need to get the majority of people to do some form of training
Yeah.
in whatever they need to do.
Mhm.
So, if there's something that's related to their committee, then
Get it
they
done
ought to
first
be
year.
doing it.
Yeah.
Mark just said about the chairs training, this is what I brought up with them before, is the fact that a lot of those kind of training sessions are daytime, which I feel
Thanks
excludes.
to half of the councillors at work.
Well, yeah, it means that you're excluding certain people and that is not right.
If we can get hold of if we can get one person to go and steal all the documentation, then we can do it as an in-house.
Yes, a lot of it's into reaction,
Okay.
isn't it?
Yeah, of some sorts.
It is, it's quite interesting.
Yeah.
Yeah.
Okay. Item 117 then.
I'll propose.
There's nothing to propose,
What?
is there?
Yeah, we're agreeing to go with the lab training.
Oh, okay, sorry. Yeah.
Propose.
Told you. Gross. Item 117, confirm the next meeting date, which is on Monday the 6th of March, the usual place. What time is best for you, Mark?
7 at a time.
6.
Yeah.
Thank you very much. Meeting closed.